I'm a depressio. I'm alone.
Don't worry, mate. I'm tech, you're prep.
Thank God for that. Hi, Lilly.
Andy's fucking, I don't know what Andy.
Hiya.
How are you,
You're
mate?
right.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Is my mic close enough? Or?
Yeah. No,
Sounds beautiful,
we're
mate.
good.
Yeah.
That's perfect, mate.
Thanks.
That's crisp. How the bloody hell is life? Because I was listening to a podcast of you on the way here from 2 years ago. I'm going to quiz you on some of it to see where you're at.
Yeah.
And you were saying in
with
that
our
one,
Jack Longstone.
with
yeah.
our Jack.
Yeah.
By the way, previous guest of this podcast, so you should know. But if not, check out Jack's podcast as well. Thou Art 0114, banging, really good. But you were saying in that you were working full time and you were doing photography as well on the side. You're still doing the same?
No.
Hey,
I know, right?
Okay, so full time in with the photography.
I think I'd hit a point really that the job I was doing full time,
Yeah,
home office,
love it.
I could not stand it though. I'd got to the
What
point
is
where
Home Office? Sorry to interrupt, but what is that?
It's just government, isn't it? Really?
Government. Oh.
Yeah.
The government.
Completely
right.
different and contrasting to what I shoot.
I had this
Yeah.
whole vision, Home Office. Like Home Office.
I was working in my home office.
That would be so much better. I'd still be there now.
Yeah,
Um,
you're having to go into an office with people and that.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've ever had this, where you've had a job that's so crap that you get there
Yes,
and
we
you
have.
think,
Yes.
you start to think really like out of pocket things like, what's the meaning of life? Why am I here?
Yeah.
Nothing is worth like doing anything because I'm here. And I'm like, right, I need to do something that means something to me.
Bit of a stuffy vibe. Was it
Yeah.
like one of them ones where you get like passag notes if you left like an unwashed mug in the sink
All
or
of that.
something?
All
yeah.
of it. I was very lucky that mine was the only team left that could do the whole work from home and office thing. What do you call it again? The
like
half and half.
Yeah, half and half. Chop job.
Yeah, but
I
it was
heard a
just
term
awful.
for these jobs called castration jobs because you're castrating like your personality. You have to
Yeah.
become a different human,
I
essentially.
think it's all mindset as well. Like if you've got something going off in life that means something to you and you see it as a means to an end for money and it gets you where you need to be,
Yeah.
that's a great detachment. But I just hit the point where I thought I can't do this anymore. And I was starting to get enough work where I was like, should I just take the plunge and be really skint for a bit?
Wee.
So I did it.
Wee.
And-
when was that?
Oh, that was like about a year ago.
Okay, cool. So it's been about a year of
Yeah.
total freelance.
There are very skint, can't afford to eat moments, but
I
actually,
bet you're happier.
Yeah,
Mate,
I'm
say it,
apart
yeah,
from when I'm
yeah.
so skinned, I'm crying. But apart from that, like generally, because my jobs are going up steadily,
Yeah.
I'm having less and less of those moments. I'd like to say.
Nice. That's
So-
really good. So who are you working with at the moment? I'd like to throw back to Jack's podcast where you sort of stated some sort of dream goals at that point. You were saying you'd like to do some more kind of portrait work with grime artists, bass artists and stuff like that. Been doing a bit of that in the last couple of years, maybe?
I have indeed. I've actually
Mega.
got 2 exciting shoots coming up.
Dope.
I don't know if I can say the names.
You can keep it quiet if you want. Can you give us
Well,
a hint of
do you
like
know what?
musicians or?
Yeah, Sheffield-based.
Okay.
They're getting bigger now. Well, they are big. And one of them is for exposed front cover next month. So that'll be really fun.
Sweet.
And I'm at a point where I'm getting enough regular work, like event-wise, that I can start thinking more freely about what I want to do portrait-wise. So these are 2 opportunities to really think about what I can do creatively with it. So
Awesome.
I'm hoping that will really like push out my portfolio to what I can do portrait-wise.
Yeah.
Because portfolio is all a big mix. If you show what you can do, you'll get more jobs from it. So
Yeah. Do you find you have to sort of section off what you do in ways with like your social media and stuff? Or are you kind of like everything goes on there? Like if you do like fashion bits or like festival
I
bits
just
all
use,
in one?
I think
big
my
melting
whole
pot?
my whole general branding is this is what I do and I shoot a bit of everything. So
Nice.
and it's also just more easy to put anything that suits my aesthetic of how I shoot goes on my page.
Yeah.
It's just easy that way.
No, I like that. Describe your aesthetic for people that are listening that might not know what you do. 'Cause
So-
it's cool as fuck. really.
Thank you.
Like the opposite of what I do, really. It is like the opposite of what I do. Like mine is like kind of cheesy, tacky. Yours is cool as fuck.
I rate you for that though.
Oh,
Like,
thank you,
to
mate.
go
Thank you.
to just swan off a little bit from that question. I remember first meeting you 10, 11 years ago now.
Would have been bungalows.
Bungalows and Bears when you did the
Bungalows.
quiz.
Yes, absolutely.
You've been steadfast in that. You've always
yeah,
stuck to that
oh,
and
yeah,
you love it
absolutely.
and it's great.
Yeah. That's very, very true. I used to host a quiz at Bungalows and Bears. I think I left in like quite a stormy way.
This
which
actually rings a bell.
I wasn't in the greatest of places at that point in my life. But I think you used to get paid like 50 quid or something on a Monday. And I was like, that's fine. But then actually when you take into account like how long it takes to write a quiz every week, I was driving like 2 hours to deliver it and then getting paid like 50 quid. And I remember one of the managers at the time, probably a nice guy, was like, it's really dead this week. Why is no one here? Why have you not been doing the promotion? I was like, because you pay me 50 quid. And because your job is to do the promotion and get people in, and my job is to
I know that person
deliver
as
them,
well you're
deliver
talking
them
about.
a quiz. And I think I said, "Don't speak to me like a C-bomb," and left, and then never went back. But,
I do remember this. It was quite the drama.
I did enjoy doing that quiz because we did like some silly rounds where we'd like draw scenarios.
We all said you were really good, by the way.
Thank
Feedback
you.
11 years later.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's fine. It's good to get that feedback after 11 years. But yeah, we used to do like Dave thinks I'm really weird, which is absolutely valid. But we used to do like weird rounds where I'd like describe a scenario, be like Queen Elizabeth eating a jam sandwich being eaten by a shark. Best drawing of that gets 10 points, and then everyone would try and draw it, and then the winner would get 10 points. You'd think that's very weird, probably.
I don't know. Like your mind is interesting. I don't know how you come up with some of these concepts, but I've learned over the years to go with it because a lot of it works.
Okay, thank you.
Some of it doesn't.
kind of does something similar.
Yeah?
Yeah, they give you 3 elements and you have to draw a picture including those 3 elements.
I like that. Okay.
And I'm always the person at the quiz that bins off the questions and just spends half an hour drawing that.
Get
detailed.
lost in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I can't draw for shit.
But yeah, what was the question again?
Ooh, I was saying, can you describe your photography style?
That
And then
was
we went on a
it.
little tangent because I said
Yeah.
I was dead cheesy and yours is quite cool.
I'm all about tangents, so apologies straight up.
No, it's good. Let's do that.
That's what this podcast is about, mate. Trust me, I'll make sure that happens.
It's one big right angle.
Yeah.
So my aesthetic, as you'd say, has always been kind of the one thing that I've always been determined about and known. Even when I started and I didn't really know what I was doing, I knew what I wanted to create mood-wise. And I think that's because I had some inspirations already and I thought that's kind of what I want to do. And
Yeah.
I got into photography through being in the rave scene all of my 20s and late teens. And it was just kind of the natural progression to pick up a camera and start shooting it. So I've always been into it. I've always been into like a low light sort of moody aesthetic anyway.
Right.
And recently in the last year I've started using flash but still trying to get that aesthetic.
Yeah.
Because I was dead against flash when I first started shooting.
It's funny how you sort of change and evolve as things
Yeah.
goes on and you sort of understand it more. Could I ask, does your moody aesthetic, as you described it, come from your sort of love of like dubstep and garage and sort of dark
Probably.
tones and dark music? And I guess that scene was sort of captured in that way. I remember,
Yeah.
like you said on Jack's podcast, that was quite like influential time for you. Me and Dave will both resonate with that because we're children of the dubstep as well.
Oh yeah.
Although
Love it.
I think we were probably, I guess you were more bro steppy.
Oh no.
Dave
Not bro
Dave
step.
used to make like
What would you consider bro step?
There's tear out and then there's stuff that comes after tear out, which is bro step, which basically, let's be honest.
Flux Pavilion,
Yeah, and Skrillex.
Skrillex.
See, yeah, like again, I wouldn't ever choose these songs
DJ
to like
Fresh.
DJ Fresh.
DJ Fresh.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean,
Andy's face right now.
I love all types of music.
Andy's
like,
got to be quiet and diplomatic because he's friends with all these people.
Oh, sorry, Andy. Sorry, not sorry.
I don't know. It's like
He does tune in every week, actually, DJ
Oh,
Fresh.
shit.
It's like, Golda is a sponsor of the podcast. No.
no, I like it. I think it's more of a younger vibe. As I get older,
Yeah.
though, I'm like for now for some reason I'm listening to REM.
I love REM.
Exactly.
I was actually listening to them the other day.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
just woke up. I was like, I'm in a fucking REM mood.
Do you know the electronic version of REM, Moby?
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know
See
what?
all
That's
that
bang
now.
on.
Now
Yeah.
I'm well more chill. Like, but I love the roots of dubstep, like Scream Banger and like
Yeah,
Marla
for
and
sure.
Yeah.
fucking all those guys. And I was literally listening to Midnight Request Line last week as well, just to as a throwback. I was like, what
It
a
is so
fucking
good, that
slapper.
tune. It's so well made.
Just so influential, yeah. It's just like, yeah, but it was a younger thing, and I wouldn't listen
Yeah.
to all that brocep to relax. I can't just put it on and
I
think.
don't think you could really. could
No,
you?
you have to go to a rave or. That's
Yeah.
all kind of dead now. It evolved, didn't it? I mean, I don't know where is
Ooh,
it.
I wouldn't say it's dead. I
think it's still
there's a
happening
whole,
in
There's
the
a whole
US,
other
right?
generation in there that's cool in its own right.
Yeah.
But I think it's a sound that a lot of people still want to try and hold on to 20 years ago. So you get nights at the moment trying to still like emerge with labels that are from around 20 years ago, which some of them work, some of them just aren't getting that crowd because the kids don't know. Really.
Yeah.
But
I
I, love it,
guess
so.
I guess almost like the thing at the minute for kids, and it's probably the same when we were going out, when we first started going out, it's like the nostalgia of stuff that you've never heard before.
Yeah.
So it's like it's discovering music that you've never heard before, but in like a kind of cool way. So I guess
Yeah.
dubstep is almost perfect for that, because I think I'd argue that maybe it was one of the last sounds that was like a new sound. We've not really had a new sound.
We have not had. I was talking
in
about this
the
with my
last
friend from Leeds the
15
other day.
years.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we've not had since at least pre-COVID anyway. We've not had a new sound that's made us all sit up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's
and
what
be like, this is a
dubstep
new
did for
thing.
me. Like when I went to go see oh my god, Shy FX, and then he dropped Banger Night, and I was like, what the fuck? Well, this was when I was like 21, and I'm like 37 now, Jesus. And I remember going, what the fuck is that? Turning to my friend
So
like going,
good.
what in
Yeah.
what? And that's where I then fucking just went off on a tangent. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
wicked.
we're gagging for a new sound.
I
think
we
we're on the
are
cusp of just
too.
like,
I think we've. Oh, I was about to say something out of pocket.
No,
I think we've,
I wanna
I think we've
kinda
heard
hear
a
it.
lot of speed garage. A lot.
yes.
I think we've heard
Yeah.
a lot.
To the
of it.
point where now I'm playing Speed Garage to commercial night
Yeah.
students,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Speed Garage is so popular that I'm playing it at a commercial night. So I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying it's really well produced and it gets the job done.
Yeah, it's wicked.
It gets the job done.
I
Gets the
don't.
job
This isn't
done.
me hating on Speed Garage because I love some of it. Some of it is
Yeah.
so well produced, and it is
Almost
one of,
too well produced.
yeah.
in
It's
some ways
polished,
for me.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
kind of lost its raw sort of roots, but
Yeah, that kind of.
on the flip sense, it's actually one of my favorite things to shoot because the crowd is so energetic.
Yeah, you
So from
capture
that standpoint,
some good moments. So back to the aesthetic. The
Yeah.
original thing was like, does it come
Yeah.
from that sort of dubstep garage moody
that's
sort
definitely
of?
part of it. It actually, I would say, in terms of being a creator, because I did, I've done like multidiscipline stuff. So I did creative art practice at uni. I've
Yeah.
done like sculpture, metal work, drawing, painting, and photography.
Awesome.
Did screen printing with Arkid Acne as my teacher.
Oh, amazing.
That was cool.
Great.
But I'd say all of those things combined, there's always been that steadfast thing where, and it's actually on my IG profile, light and dark, which
Yeah.
I always go towards that, whether I'm drawing a picture and it's contrasting with charcoal and it's a moody subject, whether it's the music that I listen to, and then it translates into the photos that I take. I think it's mainly more of a personality thing where if I'm going to use that as a projection to myself, I've got ADHD and I am up here and down here.
Yeah.
So it is, my whole personality is light and dark. And
Yeah.
there's, it's hard to create a baseline sometimes.
No,
Pun
go-
intended.
totally get that. Yeah. And,
But-
and great pun, by the way. Sorry. Yeah. Let's give you props for that one. Come on, bump it. That was amazing.
So I think it was only natural for me to progress into that, as well as being so into being a music nerd for as long as I can remember, since I was a child.
Yeah.
And then it just so happened that the inspirations that I had, the main ones came from photographers since way back that have always had that aesthetic too, and they've always been connected to music too. And it was a natural progression for me. I already had all the contacts within Sheffield to start shooting. And I actually started by talking to one of my mates at the time who worked at Mondo Radio, and I'd managed to, over lockdown, save for a camera, which
amazing.
Normal life wouldn't have managed, like, given me the opportunity to do that. So I do thank lockdown for that.
I did want to ask, how important was sort of lockdown for your current career? Because I'm aware of the sort of the way that you got into photography was during that time you sort of re-picked up a camera again.
Yeah.
Was that because you bought a camera? Did you say you, because on Jack's podcast you said you borrowed a camera as well, maybe?
I borrowed a camera from my friend Rosie at the time, a little sort of 600D Canon.
Yeah.
I tried to shoot in a rave on that, found it really hard. It was a DJ called Conductor, I remember. It was just a week before lockdown came, actually, and all the photos were just horrific.
Yeah.
And I remember I got one good portrait out of it. I also shot a guy at, I don't know if you remember the shop Boo Wax, which is a record shop.
I do, yeah.
So my old housemate Tommy used to run that, and I shot Riz Latif there, and that was probably the first time that I'd shot pictures that they turned out all right. And from there, I really wanted to pick up a camera and buy one. And during lockdown itself, I was quite creatively stunted. I was in quite a bad place, but I managed to save for that good camera that really started things rolling.
Yeah.
So, and then when I bought the camera, it took me another year to pick it up properly out of fear. I just skirted around it, had it in the box for so long.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, my friend from Mondo said to me, just take some photos here. We don't have to pay you if they're rubbish. You could just dip out. I did that, and I really just caught the bug then.
Yeah.
And he instantly pushed me to shoot Forge's opening night.
Mega. Big up Dan G, by the way, because that's who you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about, Dan G.
You're a friend of mine, great guy, big in the city, doing wonderful things for music with Mondo and Unit 3.
Yeah, for sure.
And everything else that he does.
Yeah,
for sure. So carry on.
Yeah. I mean, R.I.P. Mondo, but
yes.
It was such a good space to flourish generally, and I thank the whole team for that, because they did all offer me that safety net of support where I could exercise that creativity and not be judged. And also everybody there was a music nerd, so it was just a great place to be and exist in. And so, I was pushed to do that opening night at Forge. And I remember Dan Sumner, another one, big him up.
Yeah, big up Dan.
Dan still to this day pushes me now and gives me leeway, like with all my ADHD ways. He understands it. And he gives me more leeway than a lot of other people when I'm feeling low and whatnot. So I thank him. Dan, I thank you for this.
Oh, thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
And he's given me again the space to flourish as a photographer. And he actually said to me the other month that he's seen my my technique like just develop and get better as well. So
I guess those kind of people are so important, that sort of recognize that like you have a talent and a gift, and you just need a little bit of space and support to
push how to get
to
there,
unlock it. To unlock where you're going.
My biggest issue has been my own fear of failure, let's be honest. And so Dan Sumner really created that space where at first I was like, I don't want you to pay me. I'm not good enough to be paid. And then as time wore on and I started getting more confidence, he was like, I really think you should be paid. I really want to pay you something. Yeah. And he's given me this experience to build a portfolio, to shoot all these amazing artists. Yeah. That I'm so grateful for. And
dropping a few of your favourites here. So who I know on Jack's podcast, that this is a couple of years ago, you just come in from shooting Arctic Monkeys at Hillsborough Park. Yeah. But obviously that wasn't at Forge Warehouse, a bit more like underground artists and stuff. Like, drop us a few of your fave shoots, like moments that you'd be like, I want to have that photo in my house.
Is this generally or Forge?
I'll go generally, actually. Yeah, I'll spread it wider than just Forge, but maybe a couple from Forge if they've been.
Whew. So it's quite a hard one, mostly because I forget. I've shot a lot of great artists, and if I was to look through my Instagram, I could tell you, but off the top of my head,
You could, feel free to get your phone out if that's easier. Like,
oh, it's over there. But to be fair, off the top of my head, Kneecap's been wicked.
yeah.
That was a moment.
Did you shoot that at Foundry?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, cool.
That was just insane.
I'd love to see those photos. I mean, they're probably on your Instagram.
I'm
aren't
actually shooting them again next month twice.
they? Octagon.
Yeah, so
amazing.
I'm really excited for that.
Okay.
I can get my phone out if you want.
Can Andy? Could you grab Lily's phone, or is it? Or grab
it's over
grab her
there
bag or
somewhere.
whatever for
Yeah.
her, if that's okay. Then we get to see Andy
in
on
that
camera.
gingham bag.
Here he is. Here he is. There he is. Hey,
Whee!
go on, Andy. There he is.
Andy,
Get that
one.
back tattoo out, Andy.
That gingham, that checkered one. Yeah. Thank you, lovey.
One another quick question that I had to ask. You were saying like pie in the sky goals on Jack's pod when you went on there a couple of years ago.
Ooh, what did I
you,
say?
You mentioned that there's a couple of artists that you might like to shoot. Can you remember who they were?
Was the Streets one?
The Streets wasn't one, but
Because
you
they
did.
are there.
Yeah,
so.
Original Pirate Material was your favourite album that you,
Yeah.
you mentioned on that. Your top two, I think, were Drake.
Yeah, that's not happened yet. So Drake, if you're listening,
Still
hit
up
me
there.
up, B.
Champagne-
Billie Eilish will have been one, wouldn't it?
Billie Eilish wasn't one.
She is up there.
But she's up there. It's good to add
Yeah.
extras in there. Skepta. I feel like Skepta might
I've
have
not
come
shot
across your path.
No, I've not
No?
shot Skepta yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I tried for Wireless, but that didn't happen. That's really hard to get a photo
So,
pass for. So
um,
I'm still not. It's 2 years later. I've still not shot them actually.
But the goals are still there.
There you
You're
go.
probably
There's-
getting closer.
There's Kneecap.
Oh, that's amazing. What
There's
a
Kneecap's
shot.
knee.
What a shot. I mean, that's... We can put these in for people to look at, and we'll link all your socials and stuff. That photo of his foot is so good.
I tell you what, it's been wicked to shoot and a favourite,
Yeah.
and it's been recently. Fred again. It was.
Do me a
Oh,
favour
okay, here
and
we
just
go.
share that with Jim for me. Like, you know, that post.
Share,
Just
yeah.
share it. So it's just easy for me to
Just send
grab
it
that.
to our Depressed CEOs podcast Instagram,
I got
and then
you.
Dave will.
There you go.
I saw
Identify.
those, by the way. Those you did. Sorry, what did you say?
Fred again.
Fred again. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
those
they're
on your
right
page.
here. Here you go.
Fred again.
Again.
Turn on the lights. Turn off the lights.
He's a vibe. I've seen him once.
He's got a
Yeah.
Skepta t-shirt on. That's kind of close.
Nearly there.
He's worked with Skepta.
Hopefully the algo will do something.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
me.
you must be close. Do you want to have a look at these? Dave? Sorry, I'm just passing your phone
That's
around
fine.
now. Have you already seen them?
Seen the Fred again ones.
Yeah, I mean,
Just fire.
great, really, really good.
I mean, this guy wearing this "Who Stole My Pants." That's just a favourite of mine.
Carnival, that, yeah.
Look at that.
so
Yeah,
you get
these
to
are great. These are great.
you get to go to quite a lot of mad.
That's a vibe, man. Love the colour palette on that one.
You get to go to
Thank
quite a
you.
lot of mad places with your job, right? With photography.
Yeah, for sure.
And can I? So there's people that probably are sat at home listening to this that are like, oh, I'd love to be able to do something like photography, and like I've got a real sort of itch to do it, but again, maybe they're a bit scared, like you, and like
That was me, for sure, yeah.
how quickly
Still am.
when you tumble into it and you start doing it, how quickly did things sort of go from like, oh, I'll take a picture at your cafe of a few cakes that you've made to sort of, oh, by the way, you can get a press pass for Arctic Monkeys kind of thing.
It's a really strange world to describe. Because sometimes it's not really about where you are. It's definitely about who you know.
Yeah.
Which I will say I might be a bit of an anomaly. I said it. An anomaly.
Nailed it.
Because
time.
I had so many contacts ready anyway.
Yeah.
Because of the rave scene I was in. And it's almost like I'd spent years networking already.
Mm-hmm.
But for somebody quite young, really fresh into it and looking for a really like green starting point, there's, I hate to say it, but free work is what you're going to be doing a lot of. If you really want to commit to doing music photography, and that's really what gets you going, do not expect to be paid loads until you've hit. There's a couple levels to it, and I'd say I'm just on the higher end of like the first level, which is I'm getting fairly well known, and I'm getting regular enough paid work.
Yeah.
But I am just below that bracket of when you boom as a music photographer.
Yeah.
And that's when you can start going to really big clients and being paid money.
Yeah.
I'd say that free work stuff does transcend like
Yeah.
photography. It's
It's
like
all
a
creative
lot of
stuff,
it's a
isn't
lot
it?
of
Yeah.
creative work. I remember, my Fiverr days when I was doing stuff for like $5. I was making nothing.
Oh yeah.
It's just crazy.
If you have to make that constant decision of your worth, which I think when I started out, because I was so fired up with passion about who I could be shooting, it was enough of a buzz to get to an event for free. I really loved all of that. So it was great. I was building up my portfolio and I was seeing things for free. And now as I've progressed more, my worth now sits at a different axle, which is, you know, my worth is that I know that I'm worth being paid for this, and I know that I've got something that I can give that's good, and I've got the portfolio to back it. So therefore, what's that worth to me now?
Yeah.
But there's still things I'll do for free. Like, absolutely. I think it's always that decision of what is this good, like, what is this worth personally as well?
I love the real common one that loads of like freelancers and creatives will use as an example is like, oh, we'll pay you an exposure.
Yeah.
But sometimes that is like, it is worth it kind of thing.
Absolutely.
At some points, like it is
Yeah.
worth photographing someone or something for free just to make that connection. But you really have to, I guess, like when you're first getting into it takes a little while to figure out. Because I think when I first started
It's where you
DJing,
sit with your worth, isn't it? Yeah.
there's so many DJs as well, like more experienced, like Andy H, who used to just give me shit all the time. No, joking, he was always very supportive. But like, there are more experienced DJs that be like, never take a free gig. And I'm like, but you have to start.
You have to
somewhere.
think about the whole bigger picture there as well. Like,
Yeah.
if you're doing one free gig for, say, like, I don't know, Red Bull.
Yeah.
Red Bull are really good at paying, but if you're doing a free thing
don't,
for them,
don't do free gigs for Red Bull.
yeah, I know. But let's
but
say, for example,
absolutely, yeah,
you do
yeah.
something free for them, they take notice of you, and then straight away they're like, okay, we can now put you on a roster and pay you regularly.
Yeah, we have 500 gigs around the country next weekend. Which
Yeah.
one would you like? That's it. It is about like picking your, I guess, picking your battles.
I still do that now, and I've learned now that it's all about my gut instinct. So, which I didn't really know, or maybe it was just lower before. But if somebody asked me to shoot something, I got asked to shoot something a couple of weeks ago that was for free, and it was for a freshers event.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, what's the personal gain for a start? And then a lot of the time, you will catch me doing free things mainly for the community.
Yeah.
So for the greater good of community, that's what I feel like I can give back on. So I'll shoot for, say, a grassroots, say Grub, for example, Grub Records.
Yeah.
I shot for them the other day.
Could you tell everybody at home what Grub Records is?
Grub Records is wicked. Go support. They are a independent record shop in Haggler's Corner, doing all the good stuff. They're like a wine bar and a record shop.
Yeah.
And they did an event for End of Sensoria Festival,
Amazing.
which was Pinch and Trim, which was, it was special.
See, all the events you photograph are like dead cool sounding. Like that's
so that's
what
20
a great
years of Tectonic. That's a dubstep like movement.
Yeah.
But on that basis, I was like, I want to support community, want to support grassroots.
Yeah.
This is really good for Grub. I'm going to go do it. And also, I love it. Like, that was another thing. I'm passionate about this.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's, say, a freshers event and they're just, you know, there's part of me, if I'm not really strained and I've got free time, I'll dip in and take a few photos. But I just think realistically, that's the kind of gig for me that I need something.
And then the freshest promoter sat in front of you in his Ugg slippers and his gilet and sunglasses. Yo, you know, this could lead on to like loads of extra work though, Lily. Actually, we do events like round the country in
I'm
Freshers
kind of
Week.
there already.
And look in the back of my Audi TT. Look at the back of my Audi TT. Do you see all those flyers there?
I would actually low-key love an Audi TT.
That's all the events that we do. Hold on, let me drive off real fast in my Audi TT. That's all the promoters that I deal with quite regularly.
What really is the gain off that
not
for
anymore.
me, you know? I mean,
exactly.
I'm at a point, I'm at a really lucky point where in Sheffield, I wouldn't say this is UK-wide at all. There's some photographers that are really inspiring to me that I want to be like, which we all have an inspiration. But certainly in Sheffield, I think I've got enough connections to sort of pick and choose my work. And that's a really lucky place to be in, because Sheffield's
absolutely.
hard
but
to break into.
But you've cultivated those friendships and connections through time, through going and supporting music.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not just it's sort of luck, I suppose, in a way,
Maybe the
but
word
also
is
it's
privileged, actually.
yeah.
I mean, I've worked for it though.
But yeah,
so.
exactly. So yeah, you've worked for the privilege. It's kind of a mix, I guess, of both. And also, if you were, part of my French, if you were fucking shit at what you did, then people would be like, oh, okay, Lily, whatever you into do photos. But you've worked really hard at making sure all your images are actually stunning as well. So you've worked hard at your craft and the
that is true.
socializing.
I spend too long on editing. It's a constant mental battle.
You and Dave can sort of sympathise with each other here. You might not know this, but Dave edits video. For anybody playing the Dave drinking game, that's one shot, by the way. There's a guy who plays a drinking game listening to our podcast.
There genuinely is.
Every time you say, I'm a video editor, he
fuck.
does a shot.
Well, now he's fucked.
So
do I count if I say I'm a photo editor?
he does. That's 2 shots.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a photo editor.
Yeah.
Can I pick your brain? Is it Lightroom you use?
Lightroom, some Photoshop, but for the kind of editing that I'm doing, Lightroom's just the one. It's easy, it's quicker, and there's quite a lot of AI sort of aspects now that they've pulled from Photoshop so that you can edit more seamlessly.
Interesting, yeah.
And how have you worked to manage your time within that? If
It is
editing
hard.
is like, do you sort of limit yourself? Because I've started doing this thing now with music downloading, because I used to listen to so many promos and I used to download them and be really meticulous and download everything and almost just overdo it to the point where I was like, do I even like any of the music that I actually just downloaded? Whereas now I'm
the
like,
overthinking.
I
Yeah.
set myself an hour
Yeah.
and I'm like, I've got an hour.
Or
All the new music I get in an hour, that's my new music for this
when
week.
you go away
or
and
next
come back
week.
and it looks completely different, and you're like, oh.
It's worse, yeah.
And do you know what? I'm going to just be really honest and truthful. The battle with editing is one of my biggest battles because it's a battle of myself. The procrastination that is fear derived is something else sometimes. I can be in freeze mode for ages. I also have a disability. I've got something called Still's disease. So I can get really wiped out and fatigued sometimes by the jobs that I do. I get ill easily.
Yeah.
So that can also play into it, because when I'm getting ill, first thing that goes is my motivation and energy levels to sit in front of a computer. I don't know why it's so draining, but I'm easier to go to an event and shoot because you have to pump yourself up than sitting in front of a computer.
Yeah,
but
you get the adrenaline going and stuff.
The energy from other people maybe as well. Like you're around in that atmosphere. It might.
I'm a physical doer, so if I'm having to get up and do things, I sit better with that. And when you're shooting, a lady called Lindsay Melbourne, if you know her, she's another photographer. She's wicked. Shout out Lindsay. She's helped me with some opportunities this year. So
big ups, Lindsay.
Big up, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
She actually said something to me a couple of years ago. She said, there's so many photographers that are ADHD because every good shot you get is a dopamine hit. And I was like, that is so true.
Why?
So true. So with editing, it's hard because it's a long term, it's playing the long game. You don't really get that dopamine hit until you finish the job and sent it and you get the praise.
Yeah.
Do you get I heard something that really resonated with me where it's like you never, at least for me, you never feel a sense of accomplishment, just a sense of relief when it's over. Because I'm like, fuck it, thank God that's done.
The only relief I get is the positive feedback.
Oh, wait, I work on Fiverr whenever I'm always...
That's another shot. That's another shot.
Shit, and what's his name?
I can't say.
Oh, well, another shot, random person.
I can't say,
I'm a
but
video editor.
he's listening.
I'm a video editor.
He's listening.
Boom,
It's
boom, boom.
I'm a photo
Friday
editor.
night, he's fucked. He's
My
actually
God, mate. That's 5 shots.
It's really hard to get into the... Do you know what, though? Again, working under pressure helps.
I'm pressure based.
Yeah.
Like, I am very much like, if I have 3 hours to edit this video, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
If a client says to me, like, I was like, when do you need this video editing by? Like, in a month. That doesn't exist. I'm like, I might as well not fucking think about that.
And you won't do it until the day or two
the
before
day
anyway.
of, and then you lock the
I'm
fuck
same.
in, and then it's just like, do you have like a limit to your how much you can sit down and physically edit? I'm talking about not standing up, not getting a drink,
It is hard.
not procrastinating, like doing the dishes, because I do that a lot. I'm like, anything I can just do to get me in that panic mode of like, fuck, it has to be in now.
I work so well editing on the panic mode.
I'm panic based.
But when
yeah.
like if I try and give myself deadlines, and sometimes I miss them, which is awful. But sometimes I'll miss them, A, because I'm ill and drained, or B, because I've hit that paralysis state where I'm like,
I sometimes forget, man.
yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. And I try to keep my calendar up to date, but then I even miss things on my calendar. You look in, I'm just like, I didn't even fucking see that.
That sense of overwhelm, when that really grips
yeah.
you're done skis.
I sometimes when I'm overwhelmed and I look at the screen, and I've used this program for years and years and years and years, and then when you're overwhelmed or you're just like stressed out, it's like I'm staring at the screen and nothing makes sense. Yeah. And I'm just like, just clicking around going, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
and then you start to think, do I even know anything? Do I know what
do I
I'm
even
doing?
like doing this?
They just start shit talking yourself.
Do you know what?
The shit talking. That's me.
I still have the belief now, actually, that I'm a bit of a fluke with editing, and which is mad, because I do like the photos that I produce.
Yeah.
And do you know what it is?
They're stunning. Come on.
I'm not very technical, so I think because of that, I know what I need to know. I know what I produce. I like it, and other people like it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a nerd who loves all the technical capability.
See, I do.
I can't be bothered.
Andy's triggered in the corner, by the way. He's wearing his I am a nerd t-shirt. He's got his glasses on.
I do what I need to do. I like the look, but I definitely could do with sitting down and doing like an editing course.
Do you know what I do? I like to try and find the quickest way to something. I'm like, if I can find a quick fucking way to get this looking good, and the quickest route to it, I'm gonna do it. I'll just like anything. Yeah. Like I've reversed engineers After Effects templates, and that's how I learned. Because I was like, I get the template, right? I don't want it to look like that clearly because I want it to be a template. But what I'll do is I'll just start fucking with buttons and just like, right, okay, it's almost like painting. I'm just like, fucking.
I like that about editing.
I love
like
that.
Painting in it.
It's like painting, and then you just, it's like you gaffer taping shit sometimes. Like, being like, oh, fuck it, I had this effect in here, and I like that. And I had a friend who's completely opposite to me. He's meticulous. He takes. I've watched his screen before as he's editing or doing a creative project, and I just can't. I'm like, dude, just fucking go. And he's like, no, I've got to adjust very slightly.
I can really get like that. And when you're editing like over 100 event photos. I think that's part of the overwhelm where I'm like, I overshoot and I'm getting better at it, but I do overshoot, and then I find it hard to cull. One thing I realised about editing the other day, actually, I was like, when you're culling, that in itself tires you out, because you're making in under an hour about 1,000 decisions by literally just going through and clicking. It's mental.
I can't sympathise in like photographs that I've taken, but I do edit social media for the Students' Union, and that 2 of my jobs a week involve going through all the event photos that were taken at 2 events, picking out photos that I think highlight people having like the most authentic good time, or like people look the most ridiculous in because they get the biggest clicks on social media, and then turning those into a carousel. So I'm looking at the images, I'm going through, I'm like, oh my God. And then I'll export it all, and I'll be like chopping it up, and then there'll be like a strip of white that I've missed on the bottom, and I'll be like, I've got to do the whole thing again.
No.
And you go back and it just set it on fire. And looking at all those photographs, not even the ones that I've taken, and having to be brutal with them because they're all great photographs. Shout out to Leo, who's our photographer, does a great job capturing all these beautiful moments and stuff, and probably will resonate with this conversation because he's doing your part of the job, and then I'm going through his photos and being really brutal with them. Be like, no, that one's no good. That one. I
don't actually mind that. It takes the decision out of my hands.
If somebody else does it for you.
Sometimes, when I'm doing my own carousels, or when sometimes I get asked to make one. And then that, again, is like another hour and a half. So if somebody else chooses it, I'm like, okay, wicked.
I love people choosing clip. I'm like, I'll make this look.
Do you know what's mad as well? Every single time, there's always like a couple of photos in the batch that I'm doing. I can't batch edit, by the way, because all the club lighting is completely different in each photo. So when I'm lucky enough to do an event where the lighting is constant, I love that because I can just batch edit and it takes me about a quarter of the time. But club lighting is completely different, so I have to go through them one by one. But I always find that when somebody chooses a carousel, there's always a photo that I nearly didn't include sending them.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's why you should send them all.
Yeah.
Because they always put it in there, and I'm like, I didn't even think much of that, but you like it, so.
I learned quite quickly in video editing. I can't. Another shot. I can't do long form at all. Like, I used to edit vlogs, and it would take me like a week to edit them because I have to go through like 5 hours of somebody's footage that I don't even know their personality, and I'm just trying to find a narrative. I can do it. I can pull it off really fucking well, but it drained me to the point where I just, luckily now, I don't accept that work. I'm like highlight reels, show reels, fucking, American edits of like fucking sports edits. I fucking love that shit 'cause it's like snappy, quick, onto the next job. That's what keeps my brain going, like a day of editing, onto the next day, and I fucking love that.
In that vein, Lily, have you found something within like photography similar to Dave that you're like, if that job comes in and it's well paid and whatever, I'll accept that because that's like my wheelhouse. That's my kind of like, that's what I like doing. That's what I'm good at.
Yeah. So that is mainly club photography for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's where I've spent most of my time calling around dark clubs.
Yeah. And you still love it. You still enjoy it.
I love it. Like, I am getting to the point where I've been doing it for 3 years and I will always adore it. And I think it's because of the music.
Yeah.
I'm there for the whole thing. But I am getting to the point where I'm ready for the next thing. So whether that's bigger and better and higher paid events, so like whether it's that I'm lucky enough to do a whole festival season next year and I'm being paid more and it's a more vast experience, or whether that's I'm lucky enough to get on a season at a big club like Warehouse Project, that would be wicked.
You've done some bits for Warehouse Project in the past?
I have done, but one of the goals is maybe one day, I don't know, because they've got really good shooters that are lengths ahead of me, but...
Can I just ask something real quick? You mentioned club photography. Has there ever been any mishaps? Like, with clubbing, you're around a lot of drunk people. I can imagine you've got a really fucking expensive camera.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had like drink spills or like...
New Year's Eve.
Oh,
I was
See,
so angry.
You're on double time as well. You're dead happy.
I was so angry.
So, walk us through like fucking hell, did someone spill a drink on your camera? Like,
a whole glass of Prosecco.
And
I was like, this is acidic.
Prosecco.
Is that your first word?
This is acidic. He was so drunk as well. I was like, you're not even going to remember this. I can't even hold you accountable.
Was it fucked? Was your camera fucked?
So luckily, my instinct was, it landed on my camera, but I went, and it was mostly on my arm, but it was still some on my camera. And I thought, luckily it was on the waterproof parts. But
even still, though, the heart in the mouth moment there.
If it's like if I say that MacBook is my life, and it's like if I had to take that to a club and it like got spilled on, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get in debt again. I have to get a new MacBook. Fuck.
I can tell you one DJ mishap where there was a DJ booth that had perspex around most of it, but there was a bit that people used to put their drinks on. But then with the bass, the drinks would move. And as the drinks moved, they would move to the bit where it didn't have perspex on, and then they would fall in to the DJ booth.
Oh, no.
And I had a full gin and tonic land on my MacBook. No. To the point where I was like, I just closed it down, stopped playing music, and left the venue. And went out. I mean, luckily, dried it out or whatever, put it in rice or whatever you did back in the day.
It gets worse over the days, though, doesn't it?
I mean, I've heard that's a myth.
It happened to me.
I think
a whole glass of orange juice.
Oh,
it works. Does rice work?
Oh, rice.
I mean, I don't know if it worked. I mean, my MacBook was okay, luckily, but it was like a full gin and tonic. Like I just swiped it. It was all over the mouse pad, the fucking keyboard. I swiped it all off, like blue rolled it, and then I was like, right, I'm going home. Like I'm not fucking playing anymore, and I wasn't paying for the full night. I threw like a proper little tantrum. This is quite a long time ago. This is the second tantrum I've spoken about on this podcast.
I wouldn't call that a tantrum. I'd call that a very fair reaction.
But I was pissed off. So I can imagine where you were at on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it was really annoying. But luckily, the main mishaps I have is people telling me how to try and use my camera. That's really annoying.
You get that.
Really annoying.
I guess that's your equivalent. Is like somebody telling you what to play.
Oh, why haven't you played insert the biggest hit of the moment yet? Because it's 8 p.m. and we're here till 3. Like, why do you think
recall
I've not played it?
a person saying like, "Oh, I'm a photographer"?
Yeah. It's
Why don't you turn it that way?
Sorry to come at you, but it's all been men as well. Just saying.
Oh yeah, we are.
We are pigs.
Yeah, we are pigs.
And one of them, I'm not going to say what his name is.
Andy H.
Andy especially, man.
God's sake,
Andy's a
Andy.
hog, man.
For God's sake.
Honestly, new toes every
This
week.
man approached me at Cabal. Actually, big up Cabal. Love it.
Big up Cabal, usually a good space, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
This guy, he was too far gone, and he said, "I've got the upgrade to your camera." I was like, "Oh, that's
Oh,
great."
cool.
Thinking, if you do, why aren't you shooting this? But okay. And then he started pointing at me and telling me how to use the camera, and I was like, "Can you just get out of my space, please? Just leave me alone."
Yeah.
Like leading with, "I've got the upgrade to your camera" is kind of just a fucking dick on the table.
It's- I don't even know
Boom.
what that's giving.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, put it
Yeah.
away, mate.
It's like,
Come on.
well, I got the upgrade to that
Oh.
one.
like,
cool.
cool.
Hey, you should have just gone.
I did.
I mean, we're not allowed to enjoy Harry Potter anymore, but it's like, the Slytherins when they all get Nimbus 2001s and Harry's only got a 2000. But then Gryffindor still beat Slytherin, don't they? So, you know what I mean? It's not the broom you've got, it's what you do with it.
It's not the tools, mate.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's how you,
It's how
you
it's how you
fucking
throw it
use 'em.
about. What camera are you shooting on at the moment, if we can ask? Because we'd love to know.
A7 III.
Yeah, boy. Sony's.
Oi,
Oi, we've got an
come
A7. What's
on.
this? A7 what?
A7, we're an A7C family.
Mirrorless Sony's the way to go, especially because the way it comes out of camera naturally, it's colder than a Canon. And to be honest with you, better in low light.
Cannons and
Is that like slang? Is that like slang cold? Like that's cold.
Cold.
That's cold, bro. Or just image wise
I
cold.
mean, image wise, sorry.
Okay. That's right.
A
You'll
Canon's
get-
dying,
because
by the way. I need to know this.
Canons, I think, are great for portrait work.
Okay.
But I
There you go.
think for event work, and especially the kind of work, the moody work I do, and they're just so good in low light.
Because aren't Lumix now?
Lumix are wicked. I'd
Beating,
love
like,
one. I would
Canon.
love a Lumix.
Is that the Panasonic? Yeah.
Yeah, Lumix
Yeah.
came out the fucking back end.
I'm
It's
pretty
right
sure
here. Look
Lumix
at
can
us.
do double exposure as well, the digital ones.
Mm.
Don't know if that's wrong. But I
Do we
think
need
they
to
can.
sell that one now? I'll get a Lumix.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Don't even sell that. Just get the Lumix, dude. Let's go full Lumix.
We've recently upgraded, so you're in 4K now. But
Oh, lovely.
we have had a camera nightmare.
Camera nightmare. Yeah.
What is it? An A7? What was it? An A7 III that we had?
Just to kind of
Oh,
bore our
no.
listeners a little bit.
This is you'll find this interesting. It doesn't shoot video longer than 30 minutes.
Because of the year it was released, because the European government
Is it 2017 it was released or 18?
brought out a law
Yeah.
where they couldn't technically call it a camcorder or something to avoid tax or some shit. So you got this range of cameras that if you wanted to buy, they're still decent.
So sorry,
only recorded
it was
to a
an
30.
it was an EU law that Sony were trying to bypass by being like, it's not a video camera, it only shoots for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But essentially,
It's classed as a hybrid, isn't it?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
As
rid
if
of that
it's been
law.
out for like next year, 9 years.
But still, such a vibe, right? Such a great camera.
It's so
like
good.
we literally
Do you
had
know-
one before that.
So I do really want an A7 IV, but I was having a chat with my mate about this, and it's only fractional. And actually, generally, the A7 IV is better, but the A7 III does have a very slightly bigger sensor,
Yeah.
which means it is better in low light.
So
Which
they've-
means it is just better for me.
They've brought out an upgrade that isn't really an upgrade.
It is a massive upgrade. It's absolutely wicked. But I think in terms of the work I do, I was like, well, I'm not really in a rush.
Yeah.
Biggest grief at the moment, you said about equipment
Yeah.
issues,
No, let's
is
let us
my
know.
flash.
Oh no.
So, and it's all my own fault. It's not the flash. My biggest equipment issue is me. Basically, there's a guy who works at Ray's sound system called Wesley. I'll show him this and he can laugh. Basically,
Big up Wesley.
Poor Wesley had to deal with my antics again on Friday shooting for No Bounce Fest. I've shot at Dryad Works twice in the last month, and each time I have lost that flash. I have because I have what you call, this is boring talk, but I'll try and make it concise. I have a transmitter on top of my camera, and then I hold my flash,
Yeah.
so that I can direct the light around people, so it's
Yeah,
more
I'm
flattering.
locked the fuck in now. I love this chat. Let's go.
No, here we go.
Autism.
No, this is it. This is
Speak
it.
up. Hey, Andy's locked in as well.
I don't like my light
Andy's
head
sat
on
up.
because it flattens out the face, makes you look like a pancake. And I just think it's quite an overdone aesthetic as well. It's nice, but it's overdone. And I like my flash to be at a 45-degree angle. It's so much more flattering. So I'm constantly walking around holding my flash, just ducking about. Anyway.
So your flash is like For the uninitiated, it's like
I'm shooting
separate,
with two hands.
right?
It's detached.
Camera in
Yeah,
one
yeah.
hand,
Flash in the other.
flash around. And I went up these steps to try and get a big photo. Flash drops out of my pocket first time.
Oh God.
And it lands in a bunch of wires next to this substack, and I can't find it anywhere. It's dark. I'd had a couple drinks.
Can I just ask?
I lost my flash.
Can I ask quickly? Could you technically just start taking photographs and just see where it starts flashing?
That's what you
Ooh.
think, but it wasn't switched on.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So I was like, for fuck's sake.
You know what would have solved your problem? Another flash.
So this flash is worth 300 quid though.
Shit.
So there's me
Yeah.
going, it's 300 quid. Like
Yeah.
not having a clue. I had to wait till it closed, found it. Right, that was the first time. Friday just gone, did it again.
What were you
Dropped
drinking
it
that
in the
night?
same
What was
place?
your drink of choice that night?
Vodka.
Yeah, vodka, Diet Coke.
But do you know, Wesley said to me, "You've done it again." I was like, "I've done it again." What, like wandering around the whole club, it's really busy. Silver bumpers playing, like packed to the brim. Me just trying to scoot around people, finding it again, pretty drunk.
Gonna need another vodka and coke for this, Wesley.
And then Wesley then finds it and is messaging me going, I've got it. I'm not looking at my phone because I'm too busy stressing. Meanwhile, I'm missing out on taking shots with a flash that I really need to use. And again, it's like action
Big
replay. I'm like,
stress.
it's worth 300 quid this flash. And people are saying to me, you need an air tag on it. And I'm like, that's not helping. I need to find it.
Yeah, thank you. But right
Yeah.
now, I
Yeah,
don't have one on.
So I
do you know
found
what-
it again.
Yeah.
I need to
You know what
do
you
something
should have
about this
done?
issue.
You should have done AirTag. You're
I
like,
know.
cool.
I need
Thanks for
something.
that.
I need something.
I've got a flash like that, but I've got an air tag on mine.
I got the upgraded flash.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. Yeah.
Oh, no, I've got that flash, but mine's better.
Another thing I constantly lose every month, lens caps. I'll lose one a month.
Oh,
I got told the other
we've
day-
lost one in here.
I got told the other day by someone, why don't you buy one that attaches to the lens? I was like,
Well, like on a little glasses,
I'd not thought of that one, mate.
the glasses chains that you get for like old people wear, like Andy's got on. You could get some of
Why
them.
are you always the butt of the
he's
joke?
not on camera, so we can just say that he's doing
We can
stuff.
bully him so
Well, I
easily.
mean, yeah.
Andy's just sat in his Y-fronts right now.
You could just exactly. You just create a create a narrative. It looks so sexy.
I can't really defend myself. can I?
Show her your Superman back tattoo.
Luckily, no one's listening. So.
Have you got a back tattoo?
That's fucking good.
Andy's firing shots at.
Oh, he's got the katanas out.
What did you say? You've lost a lens cap and all then?
We've lost. There's
not
one.
just
There's
me.
one in here somewhere, mate. I've got a camera to sell. And
Oh,
I-
what you selling?
and it's got a no lens cap. Just one of them Sony A5100s.
How much?
I don't know.
You want one? You
200
want one of those
200
old
Maybe.
things?
You
200
haggling. You
Haggling live.
We'll talk later.
Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, I'm not haggling live. I'm not haggling live.
What's it like? Is it actually all right?
They're all right.
It's fine.
4K image.
That's not full.
Photograph.
I thought you was talking about.
4K
Do you know what? I
photograph.
actually need a second camera. So
Might be
Jimmy, can't fucking.
might be a good bit of
Just
business
huddle up.
here.
Hey, just give me a second.
get
Just
more-
huddle up,
is
huddle up,
that
huddle up.
is that a fixed
What can we
thing?
get? What can we
Let's
get?
get some more photographers.
I think we just start
We're
in.
selling so much
Start in
stuff.
at 10 grand.
Yeah. Do you reckon she'd do it?
Just
10?
start at 10.
Do you reckon she'd go for 10?
Okay, that's gonna.
She's doing
do
all
a 10.
right. She's doing all right.
Do a 10.
She's taking photographs of Drake next year.
Fuck it.
She's doing all right.
Fuck it, mate. 20 then. Start 20k.
Yeah. Do you reckon?
She don't have Google. She won't know.
I love how this is an illusion that I give because I'm here for it. If only it was reality.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I would actually be interested in that.
Well, we can talk after
Yeah.
pod. I do have a question for you. I saw a video yesterday. I did try and save it, but I didn't manage to save it anywhere that I can find it quickly. There was a wedding photographer. What are you doing?
I've been gripping this like a fucking baboon. Okay. So, and
The
now.
movement
Dave,
catchy all
Dave was
right
just
as
like
well.
shaking his hand at me, and I was like, "What? Are you calling me a
was getting
wanker?
it-
What are
That
you
thing
doing?"
that kids used to do like that.
Like Ali G.
Can't do it, yeah.
I was getting excited about potentially making 10k.
Yeah, well,
and I was gripping this. Going, fucking hell.
The thought of 10k. It was
Sorry.
like an Instagram reel of a photographer lady, and it was like what I wear to get paid 100 grand for photographing a wedding. And she's like, just different outfits and stuff with 2 cameras and like a belt and stuff. And I'm like, is that real? Do people get paid 100 grand for photographing some weddings?
She must be shooting the right clientele though,
Yeah.
which is that's not really about the job payment. That's about who you know and how you've built your career.
Yeah.
which, you know, fair props to her.
Mate, 100k.
I know, can you imagine?
One
You
wedding.
only have to do one job a year.
100. No, she probably does a few. She's probably got a test.
But then also, how much of that is just word salad? Like,
I'm gonna
maybe
start.
it's true,
putting
maybe
stuff
it's not.
out.
I don't know, but I don't know.
I'm gonna start putting stuff out. How I got 45 million podcast listeners, and then just put the clip of me in the butt shorts from last week out.
Honestly,
I need to start doing
a little bit of it is fake it till you make it. It's like you just gotta.
To be fair,
I mean, look at the world we live in right now. Trump is literally in power, and he just. How did he get there? Who fucking knows?
To be fair, in the comments, everyone was very annoyed, being like, "There's no way you got paid 100 grand. Jeff Bezos only paid £70,000 for his photographer for his wedding, and he's the richest man in the fucking planet world." Yeah, and I've got a newer camera than you.
Do you know what? The way that's worded, though, it sounds like she gets that every job, but maybe it's just this one fluke time.
She got paid 100.
Have you ever? Yeah. I don't know if you've ever done weddings, but I tried to start a wedding photography business or videography, should I say? Another drink. And I just fucking hated it, man.
I know that it would be
like
soul destroying.
I was.
Would you do it for mates?
So I actually did do one wedding for mates.
Was that soul destroying, or was that all right?
Well, it was pretty funny because I shot in my style. So her name, Darcy, she actually said this is the most rave-looking wedding.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sorry about that.
That's
but
it. That you
I don't
did she know what she was getting?
I don't
when she
really
booked
do
you?
like, you know, the whole golden glow thing. That's not really me.
Yeah.
But I gave it a thought the other day where I was like, wonder if I could start being a wedding photographer, but do my style and see if there's anybody out there that would want that style for their wedding.
I feel like there's so many different people, right? There's people that like quite alternative weddings, and
That's what I thought.
there's a big
DJs
business for
who
that
get
out there.
married.
Yeah, I mean, for my wedding, I had my mate Miriam take our photographs, and the reason that I picked Miriam was because every year she photographs Manchester Pride, and every year she manages to capture like all these like queens and stuff in just like loads of colour, and our wedding was essentially a gigantic rainbow. So it was like ribbons and colour, and I was in a green suit, and we had like. There was just so much colour everywhere.
That's
like,
the kind of wedding I'd love to shoot.
Basically, yeah. But then you can make it look dead moody. So we had two. So my brother-in-law's a photographer, and he's great. All of his stuff is always black and white. So we had him take our photographs. We got married like legally like 2 days before. We had like a big show ceremony thing, and we had him take all our like legal photographs in black and white, and then we had all the like big league,
cool.
the big celebration day in like colour. So it was like a contrast to the two. So we've got like a bit of both kind of thing.
That's a really nicely like planned sort of aesthetic for it as well.
It was quite well thought out, to be fair. I will congratulate myself on that one. But like, yeah, that's it. I mean, like, there's weddings that I've done where it's been like a guy that liked drum and bass and a girl that liked like indie music, and they had this like quite intimate wedding in this mansion house, and by the end of it we're just playing like drum and bass like rollers.
That's the kind of thing I'd do.
The groom was
I'd be
hanging
so
from a
down for that,
chandelier,
yeah.
and that would have been sick, like a photo for you to capture. Like that would have been like
so that
the
I'd be
vibe.
down for. I mean, I guess it would be about how to go about getting that sort of niche style out there, but I'd be up for doing that and being a wedding photographer that's dead against all of the wedding aesthetic, I guess.
But that's a selling USP in itself, isn't it?
But then I guess they do pay really well, and I'm not quite at the point where I'd want to. What I feel like for some photographers, it's not selling your soul because they love it, but for me personally, it would be.
Yeah.
And I think if I was to get there, one, they're usually on weekends, and all my music work is on a weekend, so it wouldn't really work. But two, like the idea of dealing with like, you know, Deborah Bridezilla who hates out and is getting at me, and it's gonna be the end of her life if I don't get a cut of cake.
I feel like there's so much pressure as well because there's like one opportunity to get that. They're not probably gonna have a wedding again unless they get married, obviously. Yeah. But it's like so much pressure. That is fucking so much pressure.
Acting that way, they might end up getting remarried, but you know, you never know.
But it's just, and I had to wear like formal wear, like a tie and a suit. I felt uncomfortable, man.
Depends what wedding you go to, I suppose.
True.
I've got a little business idea. So we like to discuss sort of businesses on here.
Talk
I've
to me.
done 2 weddings this week. Both of them have been absolutely fine. Like one
As
of
in
them,
DJ 'em, yeah.
yeah. One of them was for a friend. So there was loads of people that I knew there. That was a really good vibe. Like everyone was having a good time. And then one of them was for a friend of a friend, and it was a bit more of a chilled vibe. But again, just fine. Paid well, easy vibe. But I kind of want to market myself as like the most exclusive wedding DJ ever. And
What do you mean?
like I do 1 wedding a year. Sell me your wedding. Like you sell me your wedding. You tell me why I should play your wedding over anyone else's. I do 1 a year.
Basically, it's a competition.
It's a competition, and I'm like, why is your wedding going to be the best wedding? I'm like, well, I don't know. Yours sounds a bit boring.
That's reverse
Let's see
psychology
let's see what these
marketing,
people have got, and also my fee is outrageous. My fee is like 10 grand.
So I like to call that the fancy chef model. There is an Instagram guy called Fancy Chef, right? And he's not even a chef. Like he just puts things in like wine glasses and just says, "That's fantastic, it's beautiful, it's nice." And he will. That's all he does on repeat. And he honestly just manages. He's got 5 phones. They're always ringing.
Yeah.
And he'll just be like, "How much? Where is it? Is it a mansion?" And they say no. And he goes, "No, not interested." Puts the phone down. And he's such a character. You should. I follow him. I follow him. And I'm like, fucking hell. That's
I'm
crazy.
shooting some video content with our friend and yours, Rob Nicholson, next week. In fact, I might do this as an advert. I'm going to be like the most exclusive wedding DJ ever. I play 1 wedding a
shit with
year.
Rob?
It's £10,000. If you want me,
I'm jealous.
sell me your wedding. And then, but like maybe you could be like the official photographer of that.
Hell yeah.
So it's like
I'm down.
we do like a package. We're like a photographer, a DJ, a videographer. Andy, what would you do? Flower girl. The most beautiful flower girl
You
you've
could
ever
just
seen.
hijack your decks and start scratching them.
I mean, Andy's probably,
No, you can't do that.
not the thing that he actually does, Lily. Not the thing that he's actually amazing at. Come on.
What about if you brought a whiteboard and you started doing
I don't remember.
Pictionary?
I don't remember getting involved with it.
You could do, yeah. You could be like the official
Charades.
charades.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. The most exclusive
Is it
game of
charades or
charades. Charade. Oh, I don't know. Either
No.
or.
Tomato, mate.
Either or, mate. Yeah, it's just.
You're southern, that charades.
I'm a bit.
Charades.
Am I southern? Do you say?
Charades on the grass.
Do you say
On the
scone
pot.
or scone?
Scun. Who says scun?
Scone.
Scunny. I
Scunthorpe.
say scone. Scone.
Scone.
I don't know actually now.
Scone.
Scone. Scone. Scone.
See, I say scone. I'm told that's posh because it's supposed to be scone, but I think scone sounds.
I
posh.
think scone's more posh.
That's how you say it, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It's scone.
It's.
He has spoken.
Well, there you go. Andy can be the most exclusive,
it.
the most exclusive sconesman at the wedding.
That boomed
Everyone
in my
the room
ears.
then was just like,
It boomed in my ears.
Hold on,
It's
he's got an
scone.
opinion on something. Hang on a minute. We didn't say you can have that. Come on now.
It's going to show off his scone tattoo. That's
Lily, what you got coming up? Anything you can talk about? Have you done any exhibitions and stuff of your work lately?
Well, as a matter of fact, I will be having a meeting with somebody called, do you know Chum?
I don't know. Chum.
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 You should get Chum on here.
Andy knows Chum. Chum, you coming on?
Chum.
Chum.
There you go. I've sorted you out a job.
You know when you say something so much it doesn't sound like a word anymore?
Chum.
Chum.
Chummy.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
does paintwork. He does a lot of signs.
Nice. Okay.
He's really good. So we were chatting about doing an exhibition, a group exhibition in the next couple of months. So
Would that be a collaboration of your work? So like he would paint on your
Yeah.
photos?
well, it would be a group of us. I'm not going to let the artist names drop yet because they're not completely confirmed.
Yeah, yeah.
But in December, we were looking to do a group exhibition.
Do you know where, like, loosely where that would be? I guess people can follow
Yeah.
your Instagram to find out about that.
So, like in a warehouse, do you know the clothing brand Atelier?
I do, yes. Yeah.
So he's got a warehouse that he shares with Chum, and we were thinking
Chum.
in that space. So it's near Decathlon.
Amazing.
So because I've not actually done an exhibition for a couple of years when I did one in 2023.
Yes, I think actually when you were on Jack's pod, you couldn't talk about that. Because there was something that you couldn't talk about, but I think that was 2023.
That was like 3 months before or something, I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am feeling ready to do another one.
Sick.
And this time I want to do a group one because I adored and I was so proud of that exhibition, but I did do it in an old night kitchen space and I built everything from scratch and I just about killed myself doing it. And it was also what's the word? An individual one. So this will be a lot more fun, I think.
Just different styles all in the same space, and like maybe you get some crossover from other people
and I think
that haven't seen your work yet.
Maybe some live art, maybe some music as well. So just make it a nice do.
Yeah.
But in terms of work, I'm quite busy upcoming.
Come on.
So I'm shooting a fair bit at Forge. I think I'm shooting for Rays as well, so that'll be good.
Amazing.
I might be shooting at Wales Project, I think. So
yeah.
that'll be good. And then I've just come into agreement with, this is a big move for me, Red
Come
Bull.
on.
So hopefully that's the start of like the big dogs.
Yeah.
Shout
Corporate
out
work coming in.
Shout out
in.
Breton, who is the contact in Sheffield. And I'm going to be starting to do like roster work for them.
Dope.
Which hopefully that will open a door to all other avenues.
That's the money, baby. That's the money right there.
Come on.
One thing I will say about Red Bull, take fucking ages to pay their invoices, but carry on. So Andy's laughing in the corner there, but he knows it's true. Yeah.
Do you know who really takes long? I'll probably get.
No, call him out.
Well, Boiler Room, really long.
Fuck you, Boiler Room. Come on, sort it out. How many YouTube subscribers have you got? Pay your invoices.
They have changed owners though, haven't they? But
They've got a lot of people to pay, man. That's why.
Have they? You
Well,
on the
Red Bull, Boiler Room.
You on the payroll?
Yeah, I get paid early though.
No, Red Bull you just get like from the agent or whatever. You say, oh yeah, pass that on to finance, mate. Yeah, you passed it on to him 3 months ago. Where's my fucking money? It's 250 quid. I've paid rent 3 times since then. Come on.
Cough up.
Cough up. It's 250 quid. Come on.
Yeah, we need to send like bailiffs around and stuff. I don't
How many
know. What's the
crates is
equivalent
that?
to like
Come
trying
on.
to? Can we start like a union for people getting paid on time?
I'm in a union.
You in a union?
I'm a member of a union.
Oh shit!
Musicians union. Don't fuck with me, mate.
does that exist?
Yeah, the musicians union. Yeah. There's probably one for photographers.
Probably
Do you know?
is.
Do you know what I found out yesterday? There is like a public kind of a. Well, I say public. It's a fucking website that you can just sign up for. Fuck off, Andy. What are you laughing at?
A video editors union.
No. There's if you
Because you edit video.
If you're looking for a band, video shot. If you're looking for a band, you can just put your profile up there and be like, I'm a guitarist from, and it's got split them up in like the Lincolnshire area or like Sheffield area.
Is this Craigslist or MySpace?
It's only bands.
Only band.
I've made that up.
Oh.
I made that up.
Do you know what? I didn't actually believe that though. So
No.
The thing's
no,
real.
but there is
the
the
name of
thing
it's
is real.
not.
The name is not. I came up with only bands, but I think we can take over that.
The thing
where
is,
you
that's-
swipe left, swipe right because guitarist, and you have like a profile and stuff. I wanted to
That's
go on
Tinder,
there.
though. That's
It's-
not OnlyFans.
Yeah, but it's only bands for band people, for band members. I wanted to go on there, right, and
I'm lost.
make up a fake
me
profile.
too, Lily. I'm sorry.
Make up a fake profile called Johnny Triangle, and just I can play the triangle and
Really
see if I
well.
can get in any bands.
Why Johnny Triangle?
Let's play the triangle.
Okay, fair.
And then see if I can get in any bands for only bands, and just upload a weird photo of me with my top off and a triangle, just staring to see if I can get
Cross-eyed.
any
Hey,
bands.
if you want to make your money, I
Hey.
have considered feet pics. I'm not there.
I tried to tell Leanne to do that, my fiance, like just get your feet out.
I'll be
mate.
honest. Like, why
Do
not?
it.
To be fair, you
Do
take
it.
If you're taking pictures as well, there'd be sick feet pics, wouldn't they? if you're
Like
if you're getting your feet
high
out,
res,
if you're getting your feet out, then
Cooey.
they're moody feet pics, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? In a warehouse somewhere, look at them. You're not getting feet pics like them anywhere. And
That'd
if you
be
need
quite
to take
demonic, really.
if you need to take somebody to take photos of you with your triangle, we've got another photographer friend now.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we're collecting like Pokemon cards.
Yeah, we
I
are.
like it.
We've got Rob
better
with
be
his
on the
skill
top.
set.
A shiny special edition. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely shiny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Number one.
Hang on, I feel sorry for Rob now because what's Rob?
Number one.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
I'm
told
number
that.
one female.
oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
fair play.
There you go.
Rob's
we
alright.
can categorize. Rob's all right.
Rob, I love you.
Rob's all right. Do
You mentioned you having a photo shoot with Rob, and I got instantly jealous.
you
I
want
was
to
like,
come? Do you
Yeah, I
wanna come down?
fucking
Do you
want to
come down. You come down.
What are you doing?
I'm filming some DJ stuff.
Oh, okay,
this
fair
is,
enough.
This is
When
off
is
pod.
that?
This
Because
is
I'm
off pod
actually
talk.
going to the studio next week.
Monday.
So I've got the keys to Rob's studio.
got the keys to the bimmer.
I actually do.
But they got the vroom, vroom, vroom. I'm doing it on Monday with him. You coming down
I
Monday?
might just come and bug yous for a bit.
Right, Monday next week, everybody.
Yeah.
Turn up at Rob's studio. You all know where it is.
Give out the address.
We'll see you there. Dox him live on pod. Lily, anything else you want to plug before we end the episode? You've been wonderful guest. Thank you for coming in.
My Instagram, probably.
Yes, follow.
Lily _Lili_ takes flickies.
Lily takes flickies. Anything else?
Do you know what's weird? I spell my name Lily, but I had to spell it Lili because it on text rhymes with flickies that ends in an I.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it. So now my name's just like changed spelling.
Lily.
It's just Lili, and everyone calls me that now.
I saved it in my phone as Lili.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just it now.
I was like, I'm
The
sure
whole
it's-
spelling of my name has changed at 30 years old.
Yeah.
That
And
sounds
do you,
cool.
Yeah.
Do you ever get because your real last name, we can't dox you on here, but do you ever get the Peep Show reference thing?
It's Corrigan, everyone. Lillian Corrigan. That's my full name.
You dox yourself, maybe you have to beep that out.
Lillian Corrigan.
Do you ever get the Corrigan thing? I am
used
Mark
to get it.
Corrigan.
Do you know what? I used to get it. Mark from Peep Show, and I was like, can we just remember he's fictional?
Yeah.
And also Corrigan's Amusements in Scarborough.
Oh, that's a real niche reference.
I used to live in North Yorkshire near Scarbs.
Okay.
And so it makes more sense if you know that.
No carbs before scarbs, everyone.
But everyone would be like, do you work there? Is that your family? And I'm like, well, actually, no. But my real second name is Farrar, which is even more Irish. So
Farrar.
Farrar.
That's great.
Farrar.
But if you're looking for it, at Lily Takes Flickies. Thank
Yeah,
you very
anyway.
much.
It'll be popping up anyway.
Yeah, we'll circle back next week. Andy will probably have another new tattoo. Actually,
Again.
you won't be here next week, Andy. Tell everybody what you're doing next week.
Just got stuff to do.
He's doing a gig.
Ominous.
He's doing a gig with the Far Side, aren't you?
next week.
Yeah, which is a big.
Oh,
That's
do
a
you know
big one.
what? I might be shooting that.
Brilliant,
Where
see you
is
there.
it?
That's a network. That's
Yeah.
pretty much a week from
Get
now.
lots of
Yeah.
pictures of Andy.
So if
Rose.
you're listening to this on Friday, it's Wednesday coming up after that. What date is it, Andy?
As a 22nd.
Good guess. 22nd.
That's right, yeah.
The 22nd of October. Buy tickets. You can go to see Andy DJ do his scratch your hand bits. Might show you his tattoos before the Far Side with Kid Acne as well. Also mentioned
Yeah,
on this
Kid Acne
episode.
too, yeah.
Kid Acne
Oh,
supporting.
I love Ed. He's lovely.
Future
isn't he?
guest Ed. We're going to get a date with him locked in for the new year. Anything you want to plug, David?
I'm a videographer.
Videographer.
I'm a videographer.
Videographer.
I'm
One-
a videographer.
One last shot. Dave edits videos.
Boom.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Talk about next week. Love you. Bye.